it was a lot, you know, like a lot of people, a lot of dynamic, a lot of stuff. I was in my head a lot, you know, it was hard for me to really enjoy it like that. And so my whole energy and everything's been messed up for like 2 years. It's been really crappy. I've just been depressed. It's been really crappy. I just was like honest with her. It was like, you know, I'm not in a place to, you know, be faithful and all this sort of stuff.
Justin Bieber and Hailey have been the talk of the town when it comes to celebrity relationships. But hang on to your seats because the news is making headlines. The unexpected divorce news made by Justin Bieber will soon come to pass. The world waited with hung breath amid the unceasing rumors of Justin and Hailey's impending divorce. Many believed it was all just dramatic hearsay. For several months, there has been a persistent rumor, particularly on TikTok, that Justin Bieber is considering divorcing his current wife, Hailey Bieber. At first, everyone assumed this was just a rumor and that Justin wouldn't act in such a way. To be honest, I also thought this at first, but now that Justin has addressed the rumor in full, the fans have gone absolutely crazy. One perfect example of a viral TikTok regarding the divorce rumors for the couple this year would be this post with over 3.4 million views.
After exactly 5 years, a green card holder through marriage, Justin can apply for individual permanent citizenship in the US. So the conspiracy goes that Justin is using Hailey as his visa essentially because his work visa was set to expire in 2018, and since he had criminal charges against him, he could not apply for a new one after, and would lose the rights to all the work he ever did in America. In 2018, we're saying Justin Bieber was rushing to get married. That's maybe even why he got back with Selena to try to propose to her first, until Selena realized the bigger picture in their relationship and what he wanted. So then 2 months after breaking up with Selena, he gets engaged to Hailey. Then 2 days after their wedding, TMZ sees him rushing to the courthouse to apply for citizenship before he even goes on his honeymoon.
Which is actually true, as only marriage was keeping him from being deported. Green card holders are only eligible to apply for citizenship after 5 years. Otherwise, Justin would have been barred from the United States and would have been told to go back to Canada, which would have majorly affected his career in the long run. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. This way you'll never miss out on any future celebrity videos similar to these. A lot of fans have been backing this theory for some time now, and underneath this viral TikTok, there were popular posts like, okay, but this makes so much sense. The rushed wedding, him acting kinda cold towards her, them going to therapy just few months in. Makes perfect sense that he married her for a visa, and she married him for the publicity. But they will not get divorced exactly on 5 years. I think with all these videos talking about it, he's unfortunately going to have to stay married for a little bit longer to make it look real. So much hate. And let's say for a moment this theory is true. He would hardly divorce her the exact same day he gets his green card. It's funny how people assume that's how all the events would unfold. If you're wondering why Justin is even in danger of being deported after something like this occurred to him, the explanation can be traced back to his adolescent years, or what many fans refer to as his bad boy phase. During that period, Justin encountered several legal issues, including speeding, drunk driving, public urination, and resisting police action. He was also frequently detained. At the time, Justin was granted a visa for individuals with exceptional artistic talent. However, a visa does not equate to citizenship in the United States, and given his legal issues, there was a good chance that he would be deported due to his past actions. What makes it more worse is that according to certain surveys, Justin was the star who had the largest decline in popularity. He was becoming less and less popular in the eyes of the general population. In fact, a petition with over 1 million signatures has been created, calling for Justin to be deported back to Canada and decreasing his prospects of having his visa renewed. As he has already admitted, Justin Bieber and Hailey's marriage was based more on practicality than passion. As many of their followers had speculated, he admitted on the Ellen DeGeneres show that he thinks Hailey's parents were behind the whole thing. According to Justin, we first met in the early mornings of a Today Show taping when I was barely 15 and Hailey was 13, and I was pretty sure she didn't want to be there, but her father had dragged her out of bed to see me. Since Hailey and Justin began dating, she has been on the receiving end of his endless amount of unnecessary hate, mainly from Selena fans, as still to this day believe that her and Justin should be the ones married and having kids, and that Hailey entirely got in the way and prevented it from happening. It got to the point where Hailey felt she had to address the situation on a podcast called Call Her Daddy, and cleared up the rumors that she started to see Justin while he was still with Selena.
Were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No. When him and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship. I would just never do that. The timeline also that I think sometimes in question of like us getting together and getting engaged, and him having been spending time with his ex before that. I understand again how it looks from the outside. There's a very long history there, and it's not my relationship. It has nothing to do with me, so I respect that a lot.
In several interviews, both Selena and Justin, when they were dating, were questioned if they intended to marry each other. Looking back, it appears that they both sought to avoid the topic. Rumors at the time were that he planned to propose to her and get married. It's probably unnecessary for me to tell you how that story ended because Justin and Selena split up a few months later. Some fans even rumored at the time that Justin had proposed to Selena and that she had rejected, but we can't be positive about that one. If you just look at some of Hailey's Instagram comments, it's insane the amount of random hate she gets with post like. In the last picture, you can see that she is editing everything, smiling with sweat emoji. She looks like a man, and I see how she's influenced Justin Bieber to change his style, and it's sad because he always looked good and fresh. Honestly, don't find Hailey attractive at all. About to barf emoji. And she's bringing JB down with her. Nobody cares about you. Take off the last name and nobody would look at you on the street. Before we go any further into the video, do you guys think it's likely Justin Bieber is looking to file for divorce from Hailey so he can finally be free and be on his own terms? Or is all these recent claims just speculation? Comment down below. What also rubbed the fans the wrong way is the fact recently it's become clear Hailey is going to be essentially managing Justin Bieber and his career moving forward. Hailey Bieber is in charge of Justin Bieber's celebrity and commercial dealings. The power duo in Hollywood is in charge of several business endeavors. A close source stated, Hailey has taken control and is heavily involved. She's a part of meetings and she's talking a lot for him. She's the voice. They're becoming this power couple. She's a big part of everything he's doing. Despite their long history of working together well in Hollywood, the source claimed she has assumed a larger role than she has in the past. Just a few months prior, there were speculations that Justin had undergone yet another significant business upheaval, namely the breakup with his long-term manager, Scooter Braun. You can see why Justin fans are starting to get worried about this maneuver in his career. By giving Hailey full control of his business deals, if they do ever break up, she's most certainly taking a large portion of his wealth. Another instance where fans believe Justin was only with Hailey for his visa was on his song Pop Star by DJ Khaled, where the lyric exactly reads, Ariana, Selena, my visa. As you can guess, this led some people to believe that he is simply using Hailey as a way to remain in the country and not as his wife. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos. And turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.